Legendary.
Nah, legendary.
Definitely.
I gotta say legendary, man, because
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, just to start it off, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, out of Terror Squad, like, you was definitely like the stand-up guys. Always be like, yo, niggas got bars, yo. Like, yo, bars. Like,
definitely
99 Live was a track that I really fucked with on the Terror Squad album. Like, don't be scared. Like, that was my shit, son. Like,
that was my shit.
Yo, when they dropped the video in the front of the club, yo, I was mad I couldn't find it. I said, yo, niggas is disrespecting the game. Like, what surprise be going in?
Yeah, and that's crazy because I still got that. I got that video on the VHS tape.
Damn.
So
nostalgic type
that,
shit.
Yeah, I got to convert that to CD. And
man, going. You definitely got to put that back on the view, man, because niggas, that's a classic right there, man.
Super
Even
classic.
that. Even that off with your head.
And that's
man.
crazy though. Not to, you know what I'm saying, real quick. That song crazy because I already had a single done before that I did that. That was a backup emergency song I did. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a song finished and I was getting the mix down, but every time the mix down came back, it wasn't sounding how I liked it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this shit keeps sounding crazy every time I come back. The dude Alchemist came in the studio one day with a book bag of Mad Bud and some tracks. Nigga, I heard that 99 Live beat. I was like, yo, scratch the other song. I do this shit. I did that shit ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be scared of this. What?
It's a classic.
Yeah, that intro is crazy. Like, Prospector. I know that shit live for line. Like, real talk.
That's what's up.
Nah, but like, even like that off with your head, like, that was, that you dead went toe to toe with Pun.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
It was like
crazy.
I'm not gonna say dominant, but I mean, you was like really like going in like
crazy. Yeah,
nigga, I rap like one of the best. My Mac look like.
That's what's up. Pun knew that too. He was trying to throw me a little line or something. He's like he wanted to say like, yo, I gave props that right there.
Yo,
you know what I'm
what was that energy like in the studio that day? Because y'all was going back to back. So was it like all in one, or was it like you were going, he would go in, you were going, he would go in?
Nah, if I remember well, I think he put his parts down first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he left the empty spaces for me because he already had his shit made when he let me hear the beat. So he was like, yo, this is the format. We gonna do it like this. You just drop your bars here, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I just went and laid it after that.
Picture me rolling like Pac, and he was like, nah, get out the booth.
Was it like a competitive thing when y'all was in there?
Oh. Nah, it was crazy because I ain't understand the beat. You know what I'm saying? That's why Pun was different with it. So he'll pick beats that sound crazy. You like, yo, what the I first heard the beat. I was like, yo, what's that? Some opera shit, B. Like, that shit sound bugged out.
That ending is crazy. Where's that guy? Bring him up. Nah,
we gotta get him an interview.
Terror Squad. That shit was
Shout out
crazy.
Opera Steve. Yeah, he sang that shit for real.
Yo, I remember back when y'all dropped it, and it was like a video that they ran down on him to see if he could really sing the shit, and he did it like live right then and there.
Hell yeah. If you bring him in here with no mic, he'll have this whole shit echoing. Like, he crazy.
Wow.
All right,
where did y'all find that guy?
Yeah, he's from Jimmy's Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Our famous club spot we used to hang at. He was like, one of the managers there and shit. So
Nigga just ran down at your table like Terror Squad, big putt. Nah.
He wanted to bring the family and hitting them notes. Word.
Yo, word, my son probably read that.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. You got a lot of like history, you know what I mean? Untold stories and shit like that.
Yeah, I need a book deal or something, man.
Yo, for real, like the untold story of Prospect, man.
I got a lot of stories, man, but I ain't just telling them for free. Like,
and what was when they was talking about that whole Big Pun hitting Jay-Z with a bottle and all that, like.
And that's crazy because I wasn't there. Like, that was, it was a couple of events that I missed. And that was one where I was out of town doing my own thing. You know
but he didn't. I mean, somebody said that he ain't even hit him with the bottle.
Nah, I don't think he hit him. I don't think he hit him with a bottle.
Did y'all really have beef with Hov though?
Yes, some affiliates got hit. But I don't think he actually got hit.
Oh,
yeah.
One of his minions in front, like. So y'all had the issue with
We didn't have the issue with him. It was just Joe had the issue with him, and that was just Joe's who we down with. So we just ride it. But other than that, we ain't have no issue with him. But we still respect him as an artist. Crazy, but. That's just what the situation was.
Joe was just talking about the reunion too. You heard about that?
Did you hear about that?
Him and Remy was on the.
Him and Remy was on the radio last night, and they mentioned something about to the effect like Dipset got a reunion. Everybody else doing a reunion.
Got a reunion.
He's like, I thought it wasn't going to happen, Matter of fact, I got a little clip if you want
I
to
missed
hear
that.
it.
I didn't hear that at all. I missed that. Yeah.
That clip on fire.
How is everybody with everybody? Does anybody talk to anybody? Is everybody?
Nah, I've seen Tony Sunshine like a couple of months ago. You know, I love Tone. You know, Getty, I talk to him all the time. I never seen Prospect in my life, and you know about the other two guys.
Yeah.
we not, you know.
Right.
I
Oh,
haven't
good.
seen anybody since I've
Nobody?
Nobody.
That's crazy.
I haven't seen anybody. And I've been around.
That's
You've
ill,
been
'cause
around.
you
You're
ill.
17 months.
Right. A whole 17 months. It's
and
about
how,
to be 18.
and how many days?
It's about to be 18.
18
in like,
months.
in
Unbelievable.
Wow, real shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
well,
Rim too,
well, you
man.
already
Word.
know they, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love Rim like his sister. Know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
just a lot of things happen in that process where I regret that I never got a chance to talk to her, but I did reach out to her family a few times. You know what I'm saying? Because her brother, you know, Raya, we used to hang out. You know what I'm saying? On a personal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I talked to him a few times, and I was. Yeah, I talked to him a few times, and I was trying to get info on her, and you know, whatever. I was trying to, you know, go see her, but he was just like telling me, you know, he was busy and he was gonna get back to me. You know what I'm saying? So, a couple of conversations, I never got info. You know what I mean? So I just started, you know, me knowing Remy, you know, she was wilding at that time. So, you know, for me, I was kind of thinking that probably she ain't want to talk to nobody affiliated with the squad. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't telling me that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of fell back, but they know I reached out. You know what I'm saying? And I was going through hard times. I was living in Boston at that time, but I still reached out and tried to come to New York and do what I do. You know what I mean? But that never happened.
They got that song buzzing right now. I mean, I think this could happen right now.
Yeah,
like,
and
this
that-
is a great time right now.
I
Like,
think
that's
y'all
it,
all
and-
need to get back
And
together.
that's it.
man.
That's what's
Seriously,
hard for
man.
me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a dude with, you know, I'm just genuine with it. I'm a genuine with my love, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not coming with no ulterior motive when I'm coming to talk to you. So that's another reason why it made me, you know, kind of hard to reach out, being that, you know, things is kind of taking off right now. I don't really like I'm trying to come because of that, you know. But
you know what's so crazy too? Like, even when the things happened, you was never really the guy. It was just like, you know what I mean? As far as like your perspective, it wasn't no larceny involved. Like, you know what I'm saying? You were just like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it is what it is, but it was never no like, yo, Fat Joe did this, this happened, and you never had no spews with anybody. So
at the end of the day, I was grateful, you know what I'm saying? And I know, you know, I come,
like,
a lot of people don't come from hardship when they get certain things and they be appreciative, like, yo.
that was around the world. Like,
So
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
what it was. So when it was little bad things that happened, I try to look at the great things out of it and just, you know what I mean, instead of dwell on
That's
whatever
real
went
nigga
wrong.
shit, though.
Yeah,
that's
that's
real
dope.
nigga shit, because
Yeah.
a lot of niggas don't look at it
Niggas
like
don't
that.
look
You
at
was
that
one of the
shit.
hottest.
Word.
So for you to be that humble,
And
it's
I put
crazy.
in work behind the
This
scenes.
is what I'm
too.
trying to tell you.
Put
Like,
in work.
And
you
I
know
think
what I'm
you will really definitely get your just due still.
yeah,
man.
for real. Like,
Word,
Yo, Pras, being that you come from an era of bars and lyricism, you know, you've been with Pun and the whole Terror Squad. Who is somebody that you listen to nowadays, being that the game is so watered down?
Oh man, I can't even say, man. Like, you know what I mean? Most people I get that feel from would be like, you know, a J. Cole.
Damn.
Give me that
See?
feel, you know what I'm saying?
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
he the closest thing to that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, besides the OGs, you know, Jay-Z and Kanye, they give me a little of that feel too. But other than that, it's not. Probably Big Sean a little bit. He drop a little
Sean
something,
is
but
dope.
you know what I mean? Other than that,
Big
it's,
Sean
it's
do
really
got
nobody.
lyrics.
Like,
Big
lie,
Sean is a
nigga,
problem.
fire.
You don't
yeah,
even need a hype man.
so I respect they got lyrics and they drop bars, so I
Facts.
respect that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
what was your craziest Terror Squad moment throughout all y'all around the world?
Too many?
Ain't no craziest, man. It's a lot of crazies.
Oh,
Ain't no craziest, but it's a lot of wild ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's just crazy, man. You know, and you know, Pun was a jokester.
yeah. He couldn't sleep around Pun, right?
Yeah, you couldn't do nothing, man. Like he type person that he wasn't trying to have no quiet room, no serious faces around. You know, dudes looking all
you
sad.
right.
He come in the room, he lighting it up off the top, like yo, we gotta laugh, like what's going on, like,
Yeah.
fuck all that sad shit. He'll come and he'll snap on you like he knew you for years.
Yeah,
You was a
yeah.
complete stranger.
Yeah,
And he probably
yeah.
snap on your moms real quick, and you wouldn't even take it personally because you know it's coming from a good place.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he
So did
crazy.
you know that Pun was gonna be as big as he was?
Nah, that bugged me out, and it took me a while to realize how big he was. Because you know, we being, and the day we was
came
all
from the dirt.
yeah, we was all still humble and in the hood and still doing regular. You know what I mean? regular shit. So, you know, and then it took me a while to realize that he was big because I didn't look at him that way. But when we was finding ourselves in places like Arizona and, you know what I mean, in the middle of nowhere, and he was playing pun like it was New York, that's when I started realizing that, yo, my dude is big because I don't hear nobody else from New York radio out here but him. I hear him everywhere, West Coast, wherever we went, I heard him on the radio. And that's when I started like, yeah, my dude crazy.
That's L, yo. Because he was behind the scenes for a while, too, with Fat Joe before he actually made that transition. Because when I first heard You Ain't a Killer, I didn't know if the nigga was black or Spanish. Like, I didn't know what his nationality was. I was just like, who's that nigga? Like my son said the John Madden line, the Tabernacle and all that. I was like, nah, what the fuck is that? Like, that's just shit.
To this day, I still catch lines that I'll be like, damn, he said that.
Like,
modern day
to this day, word. Like,
it took me
my son
I
said,
think that's
your brains will make a debut on the table when I raise the stakes.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's what's dope about that hip hop, because it's like you still trying to fucking decipher that shit, and when you figure it out, it's like, oh, this is what he said.
Yeah, that happened. And there's certain lines that I wish I would have asked him. You know what I'm saying? Because I still don't know certain things.
Like,
you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
That's
crazy. Like,
that's
and
dope.
that's coming from somebody that's in team. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
in the loop. Hearing him go in the booth and you still
what the fuck?
I'm not even gonna ask him because I don't want to fuck the mode up.
I know it was some shit, but I'm not even gonna ask him.
And Pun it was hard for me to write with him because he didn't want to let me hear his lines like every 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Pun, I can't write them. Stop me. Let me hear your bars. You saying some crazy, and I'm like, damn, I got to step my bars up right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I was watching a Big Pun documentary, and there was a scene where y'all was in a limo, and y'all was just freestyling. You was just going in, and you could look at Pun eyes. He looked at you like, this nigga got it.
I was Pun favorite, man, hands down. Like,
I mean, my nigga, like,
I was his favorite. Everybody know that.
My nigga, you was straight fire though.
That's why you see me and him with all the Too Deep songs.
Yeah,
we had chemistry, and he just believed in me. You know what I'm saying? Like next level.
So when Pun got that deal, he pretty much snatched up all the niggas he know.
Yeah. Huh?
You know
That's what,
and it was funny because I didn't even ask him. Like I had You Ain't a Killer. I don't even know how I got it. Promotional tape. I had it. And I bumped into
the
him.
beat?
Yeah, no, I had the song.
Oh, okay,
he had the promotional tape with the You Ain't a Killer on it. I don't know how I got it, but I had it.
Yeah.
And I was playing it in the Walkman in the hood and all that. And he came through, and I was like, yo, I got your tape here. Like, that shit fire, like crazy. He was like, yo, word. Like, we gonna chill, get some 40s, and we gonna hang out after that. And word. And that's
after that, it was.
Yeah, we just, you know what I mean? Just,
wow, that's real nigga shit.
And he was tight forcing me into the situation because I just told him I had love for him.
Yeah.
I rapped. He knew I rapped, but I didn't mention me. I was just like, yo, you hot, you know what I mean? I'm happy for you. And he was like, yo, I know you nice too. I want you to be down with us. You know what I'm saying? So after I played him a song or two in rhyme, he's like, I'm taking you to Joe. I want you to be down with us. And I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I ain't really want to meet Joe at that time because at that time, you know, dudes was talking about Joe like he was a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So me just hearing the word, I was like, nah, I don't want to meet Joe. I'm good. Like, nah, I want you down with us. Come on. And I wanted to, you know, meeting Joe, and Joe wanted to being cool. And I was like, yeah, dudes is bugging. Like,
Armageddon is part of y'all from the dirt too?
Nah, he's
like,
from Joe. Yeah,
he's from Joe. So who was from Joe and who was from Pun?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm asking.
Basically, all of us, except for Armageddon.
So Cuban Links, everybody.
Yeah, bro, it's me, Cuban, and Saces, you know what I mean, from the hood.
What was the name of the group before y'all became
That was Full of Clips, but I wasn't down with them.
Full of Clips.
Yeah, that was Full of Clips with Cuban, Triple Sace, Pun, and another rapper.
There was a story about Cuban. I don't want to get into too much into Cuban because he's not here right now. But they said that he came from I guess Dominican Republic or whatever, Puerto Rico.
Nah, he came from Cuba.
Cuba. Yeah, Cuba. All right. And they said he didn't know no English.
Yeah. That's what he said. I didn't know him at that time, but that's what he said. He said he came on the
So
boat.
go from that to rapping the way he rapped, like the fuck?
I mean, because the block he moved to was just surrounded by rappers. Like where we from? We from the South Bronx, and we just surrounded by everybody that was rapping. So he just kind of just came on him naturally, because he was in the perfect block, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, being that you was so humble with it, when you started seeing things start to separate, like what was your first sign that you was like, yo, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Because things was happening so fast, and then it went from that to, Pun passing, and then, the breakup, you know what I mean? So it was kind of like, yo, what the fuck? Like, Because you never really spoke your mind on, you know, like.
Well, me and Joe had a little meeting, you know what I'm saying, when everything went down, and he was just asking me, do I still want to work with him or do I want to, you know, branch off? And I'm like, nah, I want to come out with the squad. This is who I put my work in and pay my dues for. So this is what I want to come out with. This is what I'm known from. I ain't trying to jump ship and, you know, ride on other clique. I ain't the type of dude, you know what I'm saying? It's either this or it's by myself. I ain't jumping on nobody's team. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little part of my struggle, you know what I mean?
Okay. So being that he mentioned the reunion, are you open to it or is it something that
I'm always open to something that works well for me, man.
I think that's needed. I think it's much needed too.
I mean, I never had no problems with Joe or nobody in the squad. We always had love. We just had business issues that kind of went the wrong way. But it wasn't nothing where we had a fallout where we disrespected each other or nothing like that.
I just want to ask you a personal question. As far as when it comes to group deals, how does that thing go? Because a lot of times groups get signed and then, you know, groups break up and that be like the most part of it. So when it comes to deals in a group, what's the best way to go about it?
I mean, the game is different now, you know what I'm saying? So it's much different now for me. I don't understand how it goes now, but I know at that time.
It's not even groups out now. Niggas don't even do groups. Niggas like, no, nigga, I need all that bread.
It's like they'll give the head dude the money, you know what I'm saying? I guess that was Joe at the time. And they'll give him all the money, and they're like, yo, you break down that bread with your artists on their separate deals, on their solo deals. So I guess he break it down from that lump sum.
Because I heard Remy wasn't even signed at one time.
Nah, this is before Remy. You know what I'm saying? We was all signed at Atlantic Records. Me, Cuban, Armageddon, and Sace. We had solo deals. And you know what I mean? What happened with me is I was the last one to come in the crew, so I had to like wait my turn. Even though they felt that I had talent and I could have possibly been the first, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, you came
You
last.
and Cuban was flaming.
And that's, you know, Cuban is plumb man. We got to let them go first. And I had to basically wait for them to rock and come out. But their situation never came out. Things went sour. So I was just on the shelf waiting, you know what I mean, in the background.
Because even on the second album, when y'all had to lean back, going crazy and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd have thought it was going to take off from there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah, definitely. See, that album, they just did on their own real quick. Like, Joe and Remy and them banged that album out in Miami, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And they just flew us down with a couple of joints for us to do to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, how that track with you and Exhibit came about?
Oh yeah, Joe just got him on that song. That's a beat I picked. I had the hook for the beat already, and I had the verse for the beat. It was basically my song. Joe heard it, he wanted to get on it, and he just wound up getting Exhibit on it. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean? All right.
They didn't need Exhibit on that.
Exhibit was actually in the city when Pun died. He was at the funeral.
Yeah, Exhibit is a crazy pun fan. He got a big pun tattoo on his arm.
Oh, her?
Yeah. He had that years ago.
Yo, was you around? Was you out there in LA when they was filming that? When they was filming that Thicker Than Water shit?
Yeah,
that was out there because that was like a month or two. Yeah, was out there, right?
I was out there for like 2 months, and I was in the heart of all that East Coast and West Coast going on. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, it was crazy going out there. I was just like, yo, my man going out there. I'm going out there with him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean?
But Pun was crazy. A lot of niggas wasn't fucking with Pun, and not for nothing. Pun and Joe, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they all love my dude Pun. Like, they praised him. Like, it was just different with him.
I seen Pun before too.
It was like it was weird because when you look at artists that you looked up to before you came in the game, when they praising your man, and it's like, wow, I looked up to this dude and he's praising my man. I'm cool with, so he must think my man is like next level. So I'm like, it's like crazy.
Yo, when he went platinum and all that, first Latin rapper to go platinum and all that, like, what was like the feeling in the room though? Because did y'all really understand and know what it was about, like, as far as like the whole first Latin rapper to go platinum and all that, like?
All that stuff takes time to catch on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, because I know y'all probably was like, what are you talking? What y'all talking about? I'm just happy he went platinum, like, you know what I'm saying, like. And when he went platinum, like, what the fuck was that about? Like, I know y'all probably was like...
It was crazy because it was kind of shaky at first. You know what I'm saying? Because he had the first I'm Not a Player single.
The regular one.
Yeah,
when
the
he was in the
regular
Red
one.
Benz drop.
Yeah, and they, you know what I mean? They got a little buzz, but they didn't get the buzz that they wanted.
Yeah,
it was like, all right,
that
it's gonna take
Boricua
off.
Morena
So
shit.
when he
That
came
shit's
with the,
switched up.
it's crazy because
That
when he
shit was
came,
crazy.
he came with just the instrumental.
Yeah.
And he sung me the hook. He was like, yo, this is the beat for the remix.
Mhm.
And I'm going to have Joe on the hook, and it going like this. And he just told me that in the car, and I was like, yo, that's it, pun. We out of here.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I just knew. And I'm saying, like, yo, that's it. That's it, B. That's the hit.
crazy.
It's going to kill him. And it really did that. You know what I mean?
It really did.
It's crazy.
It really did. That one
Yeah,
fucking track.
I couldn't go nowhere on this earth without hearing that song.
That body. Niggas was just playing that part.
Crazy.
I'm talking about Mexico. I'm talking about anywhere. B. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
it was on radio, Hard Body, man.
Wow.
That shit's crazy.
Is there any hidden pun track somewhere?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because me and Pun got a track we was doing. God Bless the Dead, Full Flex. He just passed away a few years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Flex.
You know, he had a distribution deal.
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing the album where it's a bunch of us having songs on the album. So it was a song me and Pun did, and me and Pun did the hook, and Pun got a verse. I was supposed to lay my verse down. I never got to do it. So that's one of them tracks that Flex had in his possession that I never heard come out. So I don't even know where that track is at.
Is it numerous unheard pun tracks out there?
That's the only one I know for
That's
sure.
the only one you know.
That's the one I know for sure.
They were saying that he's a busy dude. Like, you know, he loves to do music, but his work ethic as far as being like a Tupac, you know, leaving behind mad tracks, they was like he never got a chance to do that.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because every track that he went against somebody, he always wanted to kill him. Like,
You know what it is? He was so active with dropping verses while he was living that I guess that's why he didn't have time to do that. Because he had like the most features in like as a new artist. He had like 30 features in 1 year, something like that. Like, so he was just too busy blazing everybody else's tracks. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what happened.
When Pun dropped that Banned from TV, because the album didn't even drop at the time. What was that like when that Banned from TV verse came out? Because the album wasn't even out yet.
It took me a while to catch him for that. First, when he first played it, he played me the beat by itself, and he said this rhyme on a kick, and it sounded a little bugged out to me at first.
Yeah.
But then I heard it on track, I was like, wow. That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing with Pun. He would have stuff that sound weird, and you be like, yo, what is that? And then when he did it, it's like, yo, that shit crazy.
I'm not sure if Banned from TV was the first joint. I believe, wasn't it the Four Horsemen with Cameron?
Yeah, he blows
DJ Clue. Fuck
DJ
all y'all
professional.
non-believers. I will regard the squad and TS.
that
I thought it'd be as, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was crazy right there.
That came out before Banned from
Holding
TV?
the crowd.
Oh yeah, that was there.
Yeah.
We kicked that
He
joint.
killed that
Yeah,
shit.
that's
wilded out.
crazy.
He killed that
That's
shit.
crazy.
Nah,
Yeah, but that's what he wanted to do. He wasn't scared of no rapper, no artist. Whoever was the best, he wanted to do a track with him to give him that business. That was his thing.
I heard him say that Black Thought was his favorite artist, which is my favorite artist.
Yeah,
by
he
the way.
liked Black Thought from lyrical.
From the
He
roots, right?
Yeah.
he into lyrics, man.
Which
I
is
guess.
Biggie's favorite artist. It's
That's crazy. I didn't know that. Word.
That is?
Yeah, Biggie
crazy.
love Black Thought. That silent treatment is to always, you know what I mean?
Pun loved him.
Oh, wow.
I ain't know Pun loved him, man. He had another. I think he had another Twister. I think he had a Twisters.
For that fast shit. Yeah.
He had a Twisters CD. He was like, "Yo, this shit right here is crazy." He listened to that CD inside out. I was like, "Word, Twister."
Word, like
He must have got something from it. You know
My
what I'm
man
saying?
used to listen to Twister, and I used to be amazed by his breath control.
Yeah, I guess that's what it
niggas
was.
that used to listen to Bone Thugs, I used to be like,
Yeah,
Well,
like-
Bone Thugs came later. They was
I
actually
know,
out
that
there.
was
I
after-
know,
yeah,
but
that
it's
was after
still like
Do or Die was Twisted.
you
and
still
I'm like,
kind of like. I used to listen to Twister too, but it's still that fashion. You gotta really listen to what they're saying before you can even adapt to what they're saying. Like,
I heard something about to the nature that Nas changed his verse to John Blaze twice.
I wasn't there when he did that verse, but I heard something like that. I heard he did. I heard Pun.
I
I
actually
heard
heard
Pun
it from
gave him a
Nas.
couple of lines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I
That's
think it was
crazy.
I think it was the something was the Spanish part that Nas said.
niggas used to be
Forgot the
intimidated when Pun used to, you know what I mean, like
Hell
lay shit down, and then
Hell
niggas
yeah.
had to go back
You
and
know what it was, man. You know he coming to hands. He coming to catch bodies, man. He ain't playing. You know he coming with that work, man. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I heard he's supposed to do a track with Eminem, if I'm not mistaken, but
Right.
something with that where they wanted to make sure it was like a song about a topic where they not just rhyme because I guess
that'd have been retarded.
I guess M probably felt like Pump was gonna get at him and he didn't want to make that the situation at that time.
So that song was never made.
Yeah, so
Dang, that would have been what?
crazy.
yeah,
That would have been
That'd have been
crazy.
dumb.
hell yeah.
I actually heard Fat Joe say something to the nature that Pun was supposed to have a track with who's this guy right here? Damn, Biggie.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess that was a little bit before when I got down with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Yo, so when the breakup happened, right? Like, did you have like unfinished material that you was ready to
I always had material. I always was a writer. I always had rhymes and a few songs in the stash. You know what I'm saying? But with me, is that always to this day, I'm like that. And it gets old to me if I don't put it out. And that's what happened. I got a bunch of new tracks that you never heard, but it was so old to me because I never put them out, and I would never put them out now because it's like years, you know what I'm saying? But I always kept verses and songs in the cut, just to be a little ahead of the game, you know?
Is there a future project coming out?
Yeah, I'm working on the project right now. It's Untitled, but I'm definitely getting in the studio right now. The thing with me is that I'll be taking breaks because I'll be having to find a new spark and that new energy. You know what I mean? It's hard to stay 100% chasing the music year after year. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what I'm gonna be real with you about though too? It's never good to force the music.
Yeah, that's another
So
thing.
if you having a moment where you're like, you know what, I'm not in that moment, your best bet is to fall back. If you'll come out with nothing but poop, and then it's like niggas don't even want to hear your new shit.
That's
you
my
got some fire.
In today's world of rap,
that's
right
why
now.
y'all never hear me like that, man. Because that's my motto. Like, if it ain't correct, you ain't gonna hear nothing. Like, you ain't gonna never hear nothing from me if it ain't gonna be correct.
Do you feel like your music that you spit is like out of tune with today's music?
My old music, you know what I'm saying? I'm into tune right now.
Not even the old music.
I'm into tune right now, so I'm up to date, so I know what it is. You know what I mean? But to me, I feel like a couple of my music I did is a little outdated because I was in a different time frame and mode at that time. You know what I mean?
I'm about to at Remy Ma and Fat Joe mad times because this reunion need to happen.
That's family though, man. At the end of the day, I'm happy for Remy. You know what I'm saying? For her to go through what she went through. And to come out and have success going on like she do, and I'm happy for her.
Armageddon was like the primary producer. When that was
no. He never. He did a couple of tracks, but he never was producing for us. But he always made beats for himself. He was like doing side work, producing for other artists.
So I'm just when I come out with that fire,
it's gonna be
on my shit right
but
here.
But he did my beat for the second Terror Squad album, the Thunder in the Air beat.
Okay.
He did. I always got different. I always got backup songs. That's not even the original song.
Who did that? My Provocative.
The original song, they had a sample that they couldn't clear.
You know who did that? My Provocative track.
I think Armageddon did that beat. That's his beat.
Oh, okay, yeah. He had a little sound to him and shit like that.
He had a different sound that people didn't understand. Probably was a little ahead of the time. I think
it was hot though. Definitely was hot, man.
He definitely had a newer sound that people didn't understand. You know, they don't understand and they get scared.
That's what's up.
So we just saw you at the tribute too. The Big Pun tribute. That's like the first annual, or they've been doing that for?
They've been doing that a few times. I'm saying a couple of years now.
But that was the first time at SOBs.
Yeah, for me, from my knowledge, that's my first time at that.
And what was the feeling like in the building? Because I seen they had everybody performing, Beat Nuts, you, Triple Sage. Yeah, it was crazy. Like,
they even brought out the homie 9 from the BX. Back in the day, remember the homie 9?
So what you want, dog? He still had the braids? Did he still have the real?
I ain't recognize. He had a low cut. I didn't even recognize him.
That nigga got on New York undercover and got cocky.
He did a freestyle, but he ran the killer beat.
Oh, what?
He chopped it up. We had pieces of Pun verses, and he put his verse. They was going back and forth.
He started that same voice though. Like, you want mine?
Nah, it was a little different. He kind of killed it. I ain't gonna say he did his thing.
Shout out to Nah though. I still fuck with
you. Did his thing.
Yo, Prospect. So who's somebody that you're willing to work with in a game that you haven't worked with yet, as far as producers, MCs?
I don't have nobody particular, man. I just like talent, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's hot, we could work.
We need you on that All the Way Up remix.
I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? Even if I don't like you, if you got a good track, I'm like, yo, that track fire.
We need you on that All the Way Up remix.
Oh yeah, I got some. I got boss for that already. I got my own remix. I got a solo remix. Like I think I told you that when I walked in. I wrote verses over their rhymes because I couldn't find instruments. When I feel something, I write over your verse.
Yeah.
So I already got that.
That shit is such a New York vibe though. Like it's kind of
I like that song. I'm feeling that song.
I was like,
all the way up.
Like bring it back, Joe. Fuck it if you got to, man.
That's that sound, man. That's that sound I was used to hear. When I heard the beat, I was like, oh, that's that.
And it's 2016.
It put me back into that.
Yeah, because niggas could bring New York back, but 2016 New York. Not 1995.
Yeah, it's
New
hard
York,
to bring it back with your New York sound.
Niggas is
trying to.
I thought
Uncle Murder brought us back.
Yeah.
He's fire.
Yeah,
no, Uncle Murder's fire though. Uncle Murder's fire.
Thing is, I think
shout out who? The Cannon Tape. Yeah.
50 Cent.
No. 50 always gonna have that New York sound.
50 always got that.
I don't care what nobody say. You can hate on all he want. He always go back to that New York sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as like a trend where it's happening, you feel me? Because one person could leech on to something, but if everybody don't, it's still that trap. That you know what I'm saying? Because LA niggas don't do that.
Nah.
LA niggas stick to their craft. YG follows the trend. Problem.
Not for nothing. That's something that I never want to hear Prospect on a trap music song. Like,
niggas don't even. If you disappoint your fan way more than a new fan when you do shit like that. The niggas that been following you like.
See, with me, I would probably just want to do one song to show y'all, like, listen, I could do this, but it's not what I do. But I can do it. It's easy.
Like how Biggie did it. Biggie had the one song with Bone Thugs. Yeah. It got through. You got the message. It was like, all right.
He showed you I could do this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I'm totally taking their flow and just running with what they're doing. And, you know, like it was a Biggie flow. We all respected it from New York. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what my man Pun would have been doing right now. Pun would have been bodying all that shit in a funny way for y'all real quick. And then, you know what I mean?
I always think about days like that.
My man was so versatile. He'd have been bodying the reggaeton era. He'd have been bodying tracks all through that shit.
Yo, what would life be if Pun, Big L,
Biggie,
Pop, and Biggie was alive?
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy.
No, it would exist. I don't think.
And Freaky Ty too.
I mean, it would have stayed.
I love my nigga Freaky
viral
Ty.
as it is now. You know what I'm saying? I think people allow this trap shit to take over because it's nothing out. But when Pun and Big and them was alive, you never really heard of the South.
That wasn't allowed. Yeah,
never.
You had to be official. That wasn't allowed.
All right, how long?
Outkast was like the only one.
We got a caller?
Yeah, we got a caller. We got a caller.
Terror Squad, you already know. Caller, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida, man. Daytona Beach, man.
Yo, what up? Daytona, what up?
That sound like the hot man.
Sound familiar, man. Word.
Hey, yo.
I know I heard some BX in the voice.
Blizz, what up, man?
Blizz, what up, baby?
Blizz be catching tears down there and shit.
Yes, sir.
What's poppin'? Nah, I see my homie Prize moving, man. I had to call up, show some love.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We was just pumping the little track of the Four Horsemen flavor, but when I walked in there, all right.
Yeah.
Actually, Blizz sent me that. That nigga, y'all stashing mad shit.
Yeah, word.
That's an album that never, came out.
Yeah, I was gonna be something.
Prize, we need some new music, man. Let's get going, bro.
Yo, you know what be hot? Blizz and Prospect.
Blizzo, like one of the nicest dudes I always keep in mind.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? So
Blizz, fire.
Yeah, he been fire.
I know you on the line right now, Blizz. But
Stop
you
playing,
fire,
Blizz.
Straight up, yo.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, it's ill, because first let me rest in peace to my brother Gotti, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Gotti.
We used to just be on the corner, man, getting that money, man. And I remember like it was yesterday, man. I always used to see Prize pulling through with Pun, hanging out the platinum bin.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yo, Pun had the platinum, yo.
Y'all niggas is right. I'm telling you, so, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's crazy. Number love, man, with the Brodies.
That's real shit.
Up,
yes, sir.
That's real shit.
Yes, sir.
And now, see, that was the time when nigga run down on you and ask you shit like that. Are you writing?
Yeah.
It's crazy because that block always had talent, that Prospect
Yeah,
area. You know
that area, man. Like, it's crazy, man. Cause you see everybody from around the forest around the corner, and that's where the whole DITC and Showbiz Finesse and Fat Joe. That's all from 2 blocks away from where I'm from. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
definitely shout out the whole forest and all. What's up, my brother Nut? Man, where Nut at?
Yeah, he good, man. He came through with me. He on his father now, word.
That's what it is, man. But I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I just want to send my love, man. You know what it is. Send fire, keep doing your thing, man.
You already
Salute,
know,
brother.
man. Blizzo, you already know. Thanks for the call up, brother.
Much love, my bro.
Shit, man.
Y'all got a good chemistry, though, man.
Yeah, man. We in this. I've been in the circle with talented dudes for years. All I know is talent in my area, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay sharp.
I think Joe could bring it back, man.
Yeah,
I think Joe could bring it back.
Whatever
Man.
he wanna do, man.
Joe, LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes, they don't get as much respect supposed to get, but you gotta respect dudes like that because in the rap game that we in, how you survive that long?
It's hard to stay relevant,
What?
man. Yeah, if you think about rappers that was out when Joe was out, like you ain't hear their names in
Yo,
like 30 years.
listen. I
shit
fucked
crazy.
with Joe from Flo Joe. You feel me? Like
Flo Joe.
I fucked with Joe when he used to be on Video Music Box, just not even he didn't even have a video yet. He just always be on there. I just be like, yo, who is this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
When
Like
that video dropped.
like real talk. Like, and then we did Flo Joe. I was like, yo,
That shit
I mean,
was
it is
crazy.
what it is. And I'm like, for him to still have relevant songs, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like
he kept
him,
one in the box.
Busta Rhymes and LL, man, you gotta respect him.
That dude, I
nobody
don't
said.
think that dude love hip hop. I don't think I met another person like that love music like him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude, like he definitely love music from the heart.
Yeah.
He definitely, you know what I'm saying, from that era.
So
did you ever do something with Pun Son?
Oh yeah, all the time, man. Chris Rivers do his thing. The thing with him is that I don't want to look like I'm trying to milk off my man, son, or trying to get some bread or anything like that. So I let him do him in his own right, in his own, own lane.
Yeah.
I'm always here for him. He reach out to me when we do something. Hey, it's nothing. We do.
So
I let him do what he feel like he want to do.
That's dope.
He's a problem.
He's definitely a problem.
Yeah.
So being that you remember earlier, you were saying how you heard, stories, and that's what made you kind of like not want to deal with Joe. But when you started dealing with Joe, and from what people say now, do you feel like it was business, not as far as like what people are saying? Like, cause you got the Joes, the Diddy's, the Jay-Z's that had to do business. It's not really I'm shitting on you. It's business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But certain people might look at it like, yo, you shitted on me.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it was more like business with Joe? Because I feel like he was a businessman, and I don't feel like, you know what I mean, like the moves that he made was right moves because he had to move forward.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
I mean, it's all good, man. Everybody their own artist, everybody their own man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no problem with Joe doing what I had one issue with him. But I feel like we could have just chopped it up and, let me know what
Was that before or after though?
What you mean?
Like before the TS was doing their thing, or after the whole breakup and everybody went their certain way?
Yeah, this is after all of that. You know
Okay.
I didn't hear from him, you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that bothered me a little bit, where I just felt like, he could have told me, like, listen, boom, this is the movement, and you could do this, and whatever.
So you feel like Tony Sunshine was reaching when he did what he did by doing the whole vlogs and all that?
I don't even know what he was into, really, man.
Because it put everybody in perspective versus just handling it like men and just, how I say you handle it, you was like, all right, he ain't reach out. I'm not going to go on videos and.
That ain't my style. I'm my own man. I ain't no ride. I ain't stressing. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, if I see you ain't trying to, reach out, then I'll put two and two together and I'll go that way, my man. It ain't like I'm going to keep trying to chase somebody down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's love, it's love, man. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, so that ain't my style, baby. I do what I do.
Well, y'all gonna have this TS reunion, man. It's starting from here, man. BBA Radio, man. He already said that the other day. They looking for you.
Man, good
I can see
situation.
that happening, man. I
never
can
turn
really
down
see
a
that
good
happening.
situation.
No, that's a good situation.
Good for
we
me.
need
then I'm
that
with
too.
it, man. You know what
We
I'm
need
saying?
that too, man.
I definitely ain't trying to go backwards.
Remy and Fat Joe on the what?
Yeah, crazy. They know the kid got that.
Yo, and Cuban Links too, man.
The kid got that.
And Cuban Links, I don't know
I don't
what's
see
the
that
whole.
happening to nobody.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
I know it's crazy between Cuban and all that other shit, but
I don't think them two dudes can sit in the room. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
it's more than.
Yeah, it's personal.
Once they got personal, once you get physical, then it's a different.
Yeah.
So I won't even get into that. Yo, do what y'all feel, man.
Yeah.
If y'all ever felt, you know what I mean, y'all want to come together, I'm all with it. But
Well, for the music and for
whatever.
the people, if it gotta be Prize, Remy, Fat, Joe, no lie, and Armageddon, whoever else wanna, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's do it for the people, man. Cause at the end of the day, it's about business, man.
BX,
it's really
man.
about
BX
business,
for the fullest, man. New York, you heard?
For real. Yo,
end of the day, I'm on my grind right now anyway. So I got a little spark before I heard the Remy and them track coming out. That added on to my spark. So I'm trying to get a little.
And they just brought you up, so that means that they really.
Yeah.
The thing with me is that I know how to pick beats, and I'm real choosy with the beats. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking for that sound where I can rock. I ain't get that sound right now. You know? I'm looking for a certain sound that fits me, and I could just create that sound with that wave. You know, I don't want to just rhyme to anything. It's about having your sound. So that's what I'm looking for right now.
So we about to go out with a bang. You want to go out with a bang or? Yeah, my son got that ready. Oh, okay. Prospect, you already know. It's been a while. We about to get into that.
Wow, what's that right there, man?
Yeah.
You got some beats? You got that beat he was looking for?
He brought the whole intro with it. Like, this is the YouTube video. With the intro. Yeah, word.
Beat rock.
Nah, there you go.
What's that Jay-Z beat? It's kind of low. Let me hear.
Woo. Turn that up.
Let me hear. Turn that up in the headphones.
I didn't even know that was open letter.
BBA Radio, you heard?
Prospect Terror Squad.
Matrix Studios. GX. We in the building, you heard? Know. New York, what up? Prospect, P to the T. Yo. I represent them South Bronx streets. Since they ain't fucking with me. I been had swag way I ride to the beat. I make wheelchair niggas stand on their feet. Jump. Yeah, I got them going crazy. Like hold up. Nah, I don't like that. We gotta bring that back. Bring that back. Hold up.
BBA Radio, you already know what it is. Prospect in the building, Terror Squad.
I don't write rhymes. It's all in the head, you heard?
You already know what it is, man. It's prime time, pregame Fridays,
Yeah. Matrix, yeah. Yo. I represent them South Bronx streets since age 13. Fucking with me. I been had swag way I ride to the beat. I make wheelchair niggas stand on their feet. Jump. Yeah, I got them going crazy. Shouting my name like Prospect, kill 'em, baby. Cool, so just for you, that's what I'ma do. I'm puffing on that chronic, my life chronicle. Wasn't official that time they gave me a chance, cause they let me in the party but didn't let me dance. Word, fam, like damn, they killing my spirit. Bunch of music on deck, but nobody can hear it. Got a pocket full like I ran for the number man. My flow water, aqua tsunami, the summer jam. Or switch it up and raw fire with the hell flow. Unknown in the room with the greatest presence felt though. I put it down, no pile holders. Yeah, I'm burning. Get rid of all you starts with them bucks. Magic Irvin. I what the game been eating, what they wishing for. I rap bitches stay cheerleading. It's explicit raw. This industry is a bitch, so bitch get the door. For my niggas start playing lotto, they quit with the draw. That's war. We only play when it's game time. Out of control, I lift your show for the train line. Y'all can see me coming big dog K9 and we ain't worrying about nothing. Why? Cause they fine. Only problems I smoke and drink, that's lungs liver. But shit on y'all, call me Prospect, big punch nigga. That's real shit. So don't Okay. BX, you heard?
Prospect, man, you already know, man.
Word up.
Prospect, you gotta say it like that though.
Yes, sir.
You gotta say it like that.
Prospecto.
Follow me here now. You already know, man.
Yes, sir.
Real shit, man.
Facts.
Yo, so what's in the works? Let the people know where they can find you and all that.
Yo, catch me on Prospect BXNY Facebook, Prospect BXNY Instagram, Prospect BX Twitter. I ain't really getting the flow of that right now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get that popping, but Prospect BX at Twitter. And Prospect BX on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And just look for your boy, man. Out there, I'm about to show my face a lot. And, hey, let's get it, baby.
The reunion is right after this.
Let's get it.
Right after this.
So get ready, people. The reunion is coming, like for real. But yo, Prospect, we appreciate you coming up here, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
We definitely paying homage. You already know.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Terror Squad, man. Legendary group. You already know. Prospect, man. One of the best.
Yes, sir. RP.
You already know. BBA Radio, man.
That's right. Prospect.